Tonight on Sports Talk, Mr. Mack comes to Washington. Alex talks live with Wizards draft pick Shelvin Mack. A new look Tiger talks, but will he be back for the British Open?
I'm setting no timetable, which is very different for me.
Plus, making the most of the lockout. This NFL star has a lot to be proud of, and he'll call in live.
That's all my mom was talking about. The last 2-3 weeks before graduation, she was like, oh, we got to get the thank you notes. We got to get the notifications out.
A wound-up edition of Sports Talk with Alex Parker starts now.
Growing up, I watched Kobe Bryant and Jordan. Then I realized my game's nowhere near similar there. So I had to start watching some other players. I watched a lot of Chauncey Billups.
That is Shelvin Mack, the Butler star today. He and Chris Singleton of Florida State were introduced to Wizards 2 draft picks. Let me tell you this right off the bat. Fans, you're going to love Shelvin Mack. He's got that infectious smile. 2 or 3 times they had the room cracking up at Verizon Center when they introduced him. This guy is going to be fun to watch. Hey, everybody, I'm Alex Parker. Welcome to Sports Talk. Big times for the Wizards. In 2 days, they've introduced their 3 picks. I had the pleasure of being out there today to meet Shelvin Mack, second-round pick, star of Butler, sent them to 2 straight championship games. Shelvin Mack is joining me tonight via the phone. Shelvin, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing well. Enjoying myself.
Good. What are you doing? I know you're still in D.C. Are you partying? What are you doing?
No, I'm not partying. I'm just out enjoying all the restaurants here in D.C., getting something good to eat.
Okay, good. What was today like for you? There you are. All the cameras are looking at you. Ernie Grunfeld on your right, Flip Saunders on your left. Did it dawn on you, oh my goodness, my dream has come true?
Yeah, but it still hasn't hit me yet. I've just been blessed to have so many opportunities, through my past 2 years at Butler. It's another opportunity I have from the Washington Wizards being able to come to an organization like this. I'm just excited for it. I'm pretty sure, like, in the next few weeks, it actually hit me that one of my dreams have came true.
What will it be like for you to play alongside John Wall? You are from Kentucky. You didn't go to Kentucky, but you're from Kentucky. What will it be like for you to play with this guy who I think you know a little bit?
It means a lot. We're very familiar with each other off the court, so I'm pretty sure once we get on the court together, it'll make everything easier for us throughout the process.
What was meeting Flip and Ernie like? And did you get to meet Ted Leonsis, the owner, when you were there? I didn't see him at the presser. Have you gotten to talk to him at all?
No, I haven't met with the owner yet, but, it was great meeting Ernie and Coach Saunders. I met them before throughout my workout process when I came to D.C. before. They seem like great guys, and they headed in the right direction with the organization.
Chris Singleton, who was taken 18th, he talked about a chip on his shoulder about that he thought he should have gone earlier. Did you think you were going to go earlier? And if so, do you also have that, let me prove a bunch of people wrong here?
Yeah, Chris' situation is a little different. I love to be in his situation, going 18. He don't understand how long 34 picks are. So that's kind of unique. But, we always going to play with a chip on our shoulder. You always feel like you should be the best player available, the first pick of the NBA draft. Coming up from Butler, everyone's always picking against us. You expect to lose every round of the tournament. So you give you like a extra edge to yourself. You're a competitor, so you want to prove everyone wrong.
What do you think your time at Butler will do for you? You guys won a bunch of ball games. You went to 2 straight championship games. Winning is the deal in all of sports. There's talent, there's jumping, there's all this stuff you can measure. What you don't know about a guy is if he's a winner or not. You've done that. How can that help you moving forward?
I think it helped me a lot with the Wizards organization. The Wizards lost a lot of games this year, between 15 and 20 games when they was in the game the last 3 minutes ago. Being in that situation before at college at the highest level, it helped you with this situation in NBA. Understands if it's 15 seconds left, it's going to be more than one possession. Little things like that can help you out throughout the season.
Hey, when I was there today, I had the pleasure of meeting your mom, Victoria. I interviewed her for a bit. I want you to listen to me talking to your mom, then I'll get your reaction after this. What's it like watching your son? You're here, he's there. What's this like for you?
It's just a dream come true. As a parent, you always want to believe in your children's dreams, and just seeing him live out his dream is truly amazing.
When did you realize this might happen?
Actually, in 3rd grade, he wrote down in his school days book that he wanted to be a professional basketball player. So since that time, I've done everything possible to prepare him for that, playing on different teams, AAU teams, just trying to make him better at what he does so that his dream can come true.
Shelvin, when you hear that, what goes through your mind?
I've been blessed. Just have a great mom like I have. She always put me in a great situation to be successful in anything I want to do. I'm just blessed to have the opportunity to have my dream come true, and hopefully I can take my mom, on the ride with me.
She told me, when you heard the soundbite there, that in 3rd grade you wrote somewhere, "I want to be in the NBA." You told me today you've been keeping that or something of that ilk with you this entire time. Is that right?
Yes, it's on my cell phone. It's my screensaver. I look at it every day, knowing what it takes to be at this level, and knowing what I have to do to stay at this level.
Cool, Shelvin. I know your mom, Victoria, couldn't watch this. She's heading back to Kentucky to take care of, I guess, your 2 sisters. Best of luck. Thank you so much for doing this. Enjoy Washington, and it's going to be a blast covering you from here forward.
Yes, sir. No problem. Thanks for having me. I'm looking forward to the season.
Cool. Take care, my man.
Yes, sir.
Shelvin Mack, I'm telling you, fans, this guy, the smile, the sort of infectious smile, you walk into the room and somebody's got it. He's got it. He's going to be a blast. When we come back, we're talking Tiger Woods. Tiger has a new beard. This is the big story. Tiger has a new beard. I don't know what this music is, but I'll take it. When we come back, Tiger takes a shot at a very famous cartoon character. This is not good. I'm kidding. We'll hear from Tiger, and we will have a special guest all the way from Austria, I'm told, to talk Tiger when we come back. I'm Alex Parker.
Are you sick of watching cartoons yet?
You know what? It's actually really tough to watch now all the time is Dora. That song is brutal.
Why's Tiger have to dog Dora? Why's Tiger have to dog the Dora thing? That was Tiger Woods today at his tournament, which, as you know, is normally here this year and last year instead of Congressional, which was getting ready for the U.S. Open and having a U.S. Open. It's up in Pennsylvania. When Tiger talks, people listen. He's like E.F. Hutton. I said that today to our interns, and they all went, who? I hope you know who E.F. Hutton is. Tiger Woods' big story here. British Open's in 2 weeks. He says today he is not going to play golf again competitively. I don't even think he's going to swing a club until he is 100% healed and pain-free. I don't see how that can happen in 2 weeks. Here's a little sample of what Tiger had to say today. It sort of runs the gamut. Take a listen.
I'm setting no timetable, which is very different for me.
Tiger, is Jack's record starting to look more unattainable or more like iconic, like maybe a DiMaggio's hitting streak? I mean, something that almost seems like it's getting farther away?
Absolutely not. No, I mean, he won when he was 46, right? I still got some time.
I'm sure you probably heard a lot of the talk about Rory just after the one major, as great as it was a couple weeks ago. There was almost a sentiment that, the baton has been passed and you're shuffled aside a little bit. I just wonder if you've kind of felt that vibe at all and what your reaction to that is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 35. I'm not 65. I still got some years ahead of me. Golf is unlike any other sport. I mean, Watson almost won, 59 years old? He almost won. So, I mean, we can play for a very long time.
Did you see the look Tiger gave when the person was asking about Rory and leaving Tiger in some sort of rearview mirror? That was the look of a guy that wants to get back as soon as he can and take down this 22-year-old dude. Joined now by Michael Williams, contributing editor of News Channel 8's Capital Golf Weekly. He is coming to us via Skype. Michael, before we talk about where you are, you have the longest title in all of sports. You're the contributing editor of News Channel 8's Capital Golf Weekly. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'd like to thank everyone who made this possible, my producers, my agent, Mom. It's fun to do, and it's great to be on with you, Al.
You were joining us via Skype. Often I make fun of Skype and I say, they're joining us live from Austria, even though they could be in Bethesda. Here's the rub. You're actually in Austria. Before we talk Tiger, what are you doing in Austria?
I am here in Austria for my son's graduation from high school. My son lives in Austria, and he lives actually in both countries, but he goes to school in Austria, and he's graduating from high school. He's a student body president, and he's graduating at the top of his class, and he's making a speech. So I came over, of course, share that with him. And it's going to be a great time. And we're sitting here, and I can confirm Austria. I can bring an Austrian on screen anytime you need one. There's a guy sitting right over here who's looking at me with like I had 4 heads. Like, what are these Americans doing? They're tearing up my joint.
Well, thank you. What time is it in Austria?
It's right now. It is 3 o'clock in the morning.
We're not paying you enough for this. Tiger Woods. I don't know how much you got to hear that soundbite. It doesn't sound like he's coming back anytime soon. Do you think it's feasible that he could be playing in 15 days from now at the British Open if he's not swinging a club?
You know, right now, it seems that almost nothing Tiger does would surprise me. He's been so patently unpredictable when it comes to the injury thing. And the reason he's so unbelievable, I would say, is because he hasn't really told very much of the truth all along during the injuries that have happened throughout his career. We sort of find out about them after the fact. Even the whole thing at the Players' Championship, he says he's fine and healthy. He goes out and puts up a huge number for 9 holes and says, well, my knee hurts. So now he says that he's going to sit out, and that's fine, and I hope he does, because when you're talking about a knee and an Achilles, I don't care if you're a competitive chess player. Probably a knee and an Achilles is going to affect your game. So if you are unhealthy, Tiger, sit out until you're completely healthy, because you can't play your way back into sharpness with those types of injuries. I doubt you're going to see him at the British Open.
It was sort of in vogue 10 days ago to give Rory the sort of mantle, and it's like Tiger who? Tiger spoke today at this presser, and I watched quite a bit of it. He changes the whole dynamic. He is still the guy, isn't he? I don't care what he's ranked, 17th, 112th. I don't care. Don't we still need him? Don't sports and golf still need this guy competing?
Right now, Rory is a star right now. He's made himself a star. And if you look back a little ways, he's probably 27 to 36 holes over the last 4 majors from holding 3 out of 4 of them. He's definitely a star, but Rory's not a story. Tiger is the story. Whenever he shows up anywhere, he's still the story. So it makes a difference when he's in a major tournament or when he's in any tournament for that matter. And we're all looking forward to the day when we can see Rory and Tiger face off on a Sunday. This is the rivalry I think the sport's been waiting for, maybe for half a generation.
2 more quick questions, then you get to go to bed in Austria, of all places. Tiger, does he pass Jack or not?
Does Tiger pass Jack? You know, I think that's part of what may be eating away at him. Because can you imagine winning 17 majors and still having the top line on your tombstone read, the guy who didn't pass Jack?
He'll play till he's 112.
Right. He's got to win more majors than Jack to not be considered a failure at this point. He's the guy. He's going to be the guy who kicked it away. Can he pass him? Yes, he can. Will he pass him? It's a 50-50 chance, I think, at this point. They're trending right along the same lines. It's going to be close.
Okay, Michael, last thing. British Open in 2 weeks, whether Tiger's in it or not. You can take Rory or you can take the field. Who would you take?
Right now, I think for the fun of it, I would take Rory. I sure would rather watch Rory than anybody else in the field. That golf swing is like a love song. when he plays. It's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. He came within 1 round last year. He finished tied for 3rd after putting up an 80 in the 2nd round. Yeah, I'm going to go the Irish kid, the Hollywood swinger.
Cool. Michael Williams, thank you for joining us in the middle of the night in Austria. Live from Vienna, not Virginia, Austria. Michael Williams, be safe. Congratulations with your son.
Thanks, man. I'll bring you back some Viennese chocolate or whatever you want.
The hills are alive.
You got it.
Take care, my man. Thanks, Michael Williams. Hey, coming up next, there's actually one good thing we found today about the NFL lockout. And when I say one good thing, it's a really good thing. And we will talk to him live next. Sports Talk rolls on. Is this the live version of All By Myself by Eric Carmen? We couldn't find the studio version of All By Myself by Eric Carmen. Here's the deal. You probably have heard of Parker and Parker. Julie Parker has moved on. She's left me. God love her. It's just Parker on the radio on Sundays now, 9 to 1. If you want to co-host, come to Nats Park between 9 and 1 and do 4 hours of radio with me on 106.7 The Fan. You know you can call, you know you can text. This Twitter and Facebook stuff is still valid until I figure out how to do it by myself, but that could be a while. Eric Carmen live with All By Myself. We are waiting to connect with Alteron Werner, Tennessee Titans defensive back. He's making the most of this NFL lockout. In the meantime, I would be remiss if I did not show highlights of today's Women's World Cup soccer. USA taking on North Korea. Here we go. They scored 2 goals, which is 2 more than I usually see in a soccer game. That was Lauren Cheney scoring for the U.S. in the first half to make it 1-0. That's what they say in soccer, on the pitch, as it were. This is Rachel Bueller. Bueller. They win 2-0. The U.S. women will play Colombia on Saturday, but they got off to a great start today against North Korea. We're going to try to hook up with Alteron Werner of the Tennessee Titans, making the most of the NFL lockout. His story plus a bunch of silly stuff. Now we're talking. Eric Carmel by myself. We'll be back. Welcome back to Sports Talk. I'm Alex Parker. There have been awful first pitches in baseball, and then there have been horrific ones. Then there's what John Wall did like a week ago, and there's a reason I'm showing you this. Do we have the John Wall?
Washington Wizards.
Let's not forget, he's a world-class athlete. I thought I heard he played shortstop. Have you ever in your life seen such a thing? We don't mean to pick on John Wall. There's a reason we're showing this, because there's another first pitch that is making the rounds on YouTube. It is from the San Diego Padres game last night. It is a Cirque du Soleil performer. This guy. The Nats have just signed him. He's going to be coming out of the bullpen. He's left-handed. Maybe he's right-handed. What hand is he? He's right-handed. Is that ridiculous? I do think that would be a balk.
That's one of the artists from Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil. Okay, moving forward now. The Ugly Dog Contest, also in California. Where's my man? The Ugly Dog Contest. Petaluma. If you're going to have a dog contest, have it in Petaluma, California. These dogs are ugly. I mean, it takes an owner to really look. Look at the ears on this dog. Yoda! The winner was Yoda, presumably named after the Star Wars character. We need a close-up of Yoda. I'm going to give Yoda, that's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. You don't really curl up with Yoda, do you? Come on, Yoda, come on. Oh, Yoda has apparently some sort of eye issue as well. Yoda, we love you. You're a good girl or boy, whatever you are. Congratulations on winning the good, the bark, and the ugly. Yoda, congratulations. I want to thank a couple people, but I've got somebody. Do we have Michael Williams with us still? I teased Alteron Werner, Tennessee Titans, satellites, things like this. This could be global warming affecting this. He was going to join us. Here's his story real quick. Locked out players. He needed 5 classes when he got drafted to the Tennessee Titans from UCLA as defensive back. So what does he do during the lockout? Goes back to school, gets his 5 credits. He has graduated. He was going to join us to talk about this. Again, it's the global warming thing. It's either that or gas prices. You know who's standing by? Because he's the man in Austria is Michael Williams. Michael, what's up?
Yeah. I'm still here.
Who knew that you wouldn't get to go to bed yet? I want to hear.
Hey.
We talked about Alteron and his. He's graduating. What?
Me.
Did I lose you, Michael?
I said, you know what's up?
He's up. I can barely hear him. Tell me about your son again. He is graduating. What is he graduating?
He's graduating high school.
He's got his mom's brain, I say.
Yeah, actually, he has. I don't think he has either one of ours. It's probably due to the good grandparent thing.
Speaking of graduates, Michael, listen to this story. Let's roll the video. Robert Hunt, 89-year-old World War II Army veteran. We need to thank people like this. He left high school early. Actually, he left school early when he was 14. Do we have the video? Leaves when he's 14. Obviously, never gets to graduate. He's 89 now in Binghamton, New York. They honored him over the weekend. They gave him a high school diploma. Nobody has been more deserving than Robert Hunt, 89-year-old war veteran.
Wow, that's an amazing, amazing story, of perseverance. And you know what? If I get back in time, maybe I can go to his graduation too.
When do you come back?
I'm back next Wednesday. We're taping the next episode of Capital Golf Weekly, so I'm not going to miss that one. And I've already filled out my application for credentials for the British Open, so maybe I'll even be
Are you going
coming
over?
to you again via Skype.
Really? Michael, thank you so much for being in the bullpen for us when we lost our guest. You're the man. Congrats to your son. Have a safe trip. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, AP, man. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you back soon.
Cool. Don't forget, 9 a.m. on 106.7 The Fan on Sunday. I'm doing Just Parker Radio. Call in, talk. We'll talk about a bunch of stuff. Let's leave with the Dora the Explorer theme. Tiger got us on the Dora theme before. Let's roll the credits, and it's time to get out of here. Glenn Harris will be on tomorrow, the man, the myth. This is his chair. I thank him for letting me use it every once in a while. I'm Alex Parker. Take care, gang.